Cyberpunk 2077 killed my parents. I can't quite explain it, but that's just what happened and you have to trust me, I swear. Cyberpunk 2077 also killed my dog. That one I can't prove, but I just have a sneaking feeling. That is being killed though, is this policeman. I'm not entirely sure how I did this, as I only jumped. Maybe it was a glitch, maybe I just have superpowers. But anyways, I need to hide the body. Quickly realizing that carrying around a dead policeman was probably not the best thing to do, I disposed of him right beside this person. He didn't mind, and I called the car to make my escape. This is a new car, this is a fancier car, and I'm much better at driving with it, as you can tell by these sick drifts. I just had to not die and run into a lot of things along the way. Basically, if you drive in a straight line, nobody will find out where you are. I made it to this bridge, did a cool turnaround because I realized I was going the wrong way, and went to meet with Takamura. Crashed some cars along the way, made some friends, and made some enemies. Just the normal stuff every Tuesday. I see these cops harassing a normal civilian, so I decided to help them out.
Shut your mouth, you little shit! The fuck?
Maybe that wasn't the best thing to do, but I've got a meeting. I sit down to have some food with Takamura. He seems pretty upset because he got fired from his job. I technically got fired from my job, which was living. Am I technically alive, or am I dead? After all, I am Johnny Silverhand. Takamura gets up to yell at this guy.
What did you say? You heard me.
I tell him to calm down because he's being kind of a weirdo. As he sits down, we talk for a bit longer about what I'm gonna do with my life, my hopes and dreams, and honestly gets really annoying. Who does he think he is? He's not my dad. You're not my dad either. Suddenly I'm visited by a familiar friend, my good old pal, Johnny Silverhand. What does he want?
Zapper doubles and filth.
I guess that's what he wants, but I don't really know what they are. Finally I get to leave the restaurant, but I get attracted to this ad for a while. I find it really interesting and I watch it like a TV show. I love that pug, he's my favorite character. Joey sucks. I quickly leave and scan some weird art on the wall. I don't know why it's glitching out, and I want to get that paint, but I'm not sure where I can buy it. If anyone has the department store number, that'd be great. Thanks. I see this cop here, and you know what I think about cops. I have to kill them all, because he was just ticketing this random person for what felt like 3 days. He doesn't really care though, as he continues eating his noodles, and I call in my car to make a quick escape, as I'm being tracked by the police. My maneuver always works, my maneuver being run in a straight line, drive in a straight line, do anything in a straight line. But sometimes straight lines get you to stairs, and the only way to pass them is to drive up them, and kill some civilians along the way. I run into a car chase, I'm not sure how I got here, but I decide to help out. I don't really know who I'm helping, as I just start shooting everyone. If you know what I like to do in these videos, it's that I just like to kill people, and that's it. So blowing up cars is a normal Wednesday for me. That's right, I said Wednesday. You never know what day of the week it is, because it changes every sentence. I run down and I get some plastic surgery so the cops don't know what I look like, and while I do that, I also get some better surgery so the cops don't know what I look like. I'm pretty sure the cops don't know what I look like, as my face is blurred, because the cops don't know what I look like. But they still hit me with their car, which means that they're kind of dicks. But I won't let them get away with that, so I quickly blow up their car, like any sane, normal person would do. I'm a normal human person, probably the most normal and human person there is. That's why my GPS, I mean my brain, decided to drive me into a roadblock, because it was technically the fastest route, because of my immense human brain. But to continue the story, I decide to drive to Judy's, because that's what the game tells me to do, and I can't say otherwise. I park in a really nice spot, get out of my car, and slowly walk towards Judy's. I forgot the name of this place, I think it was Elizabeth's Bar, or something like that. They don't tell me, but I get let in anyways. I open up the door, it's pretty empty here. What a lame club. This section is kinda boring, so I decided to sing it.
I saw Judy's friends and I said hello. So I walked down the stairs and said hi to Judy. I said I'm looking for Evelyn. She said I don't give a shit. Then give me a cigarette case. La-di-di-da.
Wow, that was truly amazing and inspirational. I'm thinking about changing my career now. Maybe I should become a singer. After all, that was the best song I've ever made. and the only song I've ever made. I get in my car and I drive away. I accidentally drive over some police officers, but we don't really talk about that. That was definitely an accident, and I did not do that on purpose. This episode is kind of unhinged, as I don't really do anything. I just kind of shoot people, run over people, and kill as many people as I can. I don't know why I did this, it's just what happened. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. Finally making it to Clouds, I get out of my car and I go up the stairs. I decide to try to jump on this guy's head and he's not too happy about it, so I die. Really fast. After getting revived, I realize that I'm in a horrible place. I'm right after speaking to Judy, and I spent a lot of time getting to Clouds, so in my anger, I try to ram this car out of existence. And I manage to do that, and I kill everyone, just like these cops killed the driver. Revenge, so I decide to try to kill this driver. I don't know why I say driver a lot, but it's the only word that pops into mind when I think of somebody driving a car. I explode the car and I slowly drive away and ram a police officer. Just normal stuff every Tuesday. Fuck, it's actually Thursday. I could donk my car into a pole a couple times and drive off into the night. It may not be nighttime, but I can still drive off into it. I pull off a really cool trick that I'm really proud of. This feels like an action movie, and I really don't know how I did it. It was really smooth and I like it. I need to run away now, because I will die. This is truly when everything starts to go to shit, as I really can't control these police and they have a 2-star bounty already. This is really bad because I feel like living, and not fighting the entire NYPD or whatever the fuck police force this is. I make my way onto a bridge, and I soon realize that I'm surrounded. I don't know how I got here, but I don't really mind, as killing people is still fun as always. While I'm on this bridge, I decide to look for PewDiePie. I can't find him in my car, so I get out of it, but the police are still trying to kill me. I don't feel like dealing with them, and as more police are coming in, as you can see on this expert graphic, I decide to jump off the bridge. You know, I really didn't think I'd live here, but apparently I can. The police are still trying to chase me down. I honestly admire their effort. I can't get into this car, so I decide to run away. I see another car in my distance, and I get into that one, after I push the guy that was in it out of it. Boy. I apologize for my cough, I've got a bit of a cold. There's nothing I can do to change that, so I continue to escape in my car. I've got a 3-star bounty now, and I hate driving cars. As you can see, I'm not a very good driver, so I try to make it the rest of the way on foot, but the police will not leave me alone. I pretend I'm a civilian and start running along with them. That seems like blending in is the only option, as my car is still under repair. But that doesn't mean that I can't find an automobile, so I decide to track a motorbike. You understood that, I hope. After laughing for about a full minute, I decide to make my escape. The police somehow know where I am at all times, and I'm really confused on how they do that. But anyways, I still need a car, so I steal this one. Bye bye, bitch. Other than stealing cars, killing police officers is my second area of expertise, so that's what I do. I drive away, and I shoot. I'm really not sure how I live this long, so I get out of my car and jump on the back of a truck. I don't know what else I'd do in my free time, but this just seems really fun. I feel like I'm surfing. I'm a surf shooter. But I can't stay like that forever. I hop over this police car and I make my escape. If you're wondering why you don't understand what I'm saying, I don't even understand what I'm saying myself. I just make things up and write them down. That's how scripts work, or so I've been told. Don't mind the voice crack, that didn't happen. With the police still hot on my buttplug tail, I must make my escape one final time. I don't know how they find me or where I am. Truly, I don't have a phone on me. They shouldn't know where I am. How? How are they so magical? Where do they come from? Where do they go? Cars in the sky, Cotton Eye Joe. I'll be honest, I don't have good handwriting, so I have no idea what I wrote down here on my script. So I'm just gonna say some words, and you tell me what they mean. The butterfly in the sky, car download, .mp3, Takamura phone call, drive away really fast. That's essentially what this entire video is. It's just me saying random nonsense and you listening to it. I decide to ignore the tiger claws this time, as they're kind of mean. I look at these ads that really entice me and I talk to Johnny Sins a bit more. Getting off the elevator, I witnessed the weirdest conversation.
Cause the ass is meat, not latex.
Meat, right. No feeling going on, no thinking, no awareness. It's empty. Might as well be latex.
Oh, fuck. Makes perfect sense, that.
You look lonely.
That conversation actually terrified me. I am starstruck with terrifyingness. That's a word. I don't know how to go about my day from now on. So I choose Sky, who seems like the better option, for a relaxing conversation. I actually just forgot their names, but we don't talk about that. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, I think. Goodbye.